Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan, April the 13th, 2013. Video number 266. In this video, I would like to talk about the mystery of Nazca lines, taking one example of Xochicalco. Xochicalco, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly. Anyway, this Xochicalco is one of the ruins in Mexico after Teotihuacan. And this is South America, anyway, and in the middle of South America, you can find Nazca. This is Nazca. And in Nazca, I can find a beautiful runway. This is a runway in Nazca. And I draw a line in the middle of this runway at the angle of yes, this is longitude and latitude of this runway. Please enjoy. Watch the video number 226, which follows this video, and in which I'll explain a little more about Nazca. Anyway, the angle is 323.94. And I draw a line up to 323.94, and I thought, first of all, it would go to Teotihuacan because it was that direction. It was that direction to Teotihuacan. But as a matter of fact, this line will take you to another place just near Teotihuacan, but not exactly Teotihuacan itself. And this is this is a place, Xochicalco, or probably I am right to say Xochicalco, yes. Xochicalco ruins is here. Now we have come to Xochicalco. Very big and big ruins around here. This is Xochicalco. It's very fantastic, you know. Even now we can see such and such ruins. And I really envy those people who live around here because they could see these ruins every day. And also there is a sort of rooms under the ground. And these are sort of a Xochicalco. Beautiful sculptures, carvings. And do you know what this is? Yes. And on the carving on the walls, on one of the walls, I could find this face. This is Palenque. It's just about 781 kilometers away from Xochicalco, and this is Palenque. And the same face I can find the same face in Palenque. I can't say the same, but nearly the same. Anyway, this is carvings. One of the carvings in the Palenque, and also this is a sort of a coffin top of the Palenque, of a king who used to live here. And have a look at this face, right? This face looks like or similar, or they resemble very much to each other. Okay, the left one is Xochicalco, and the right one is Palenque. And I make it back to front. And this is just compare them with each other. Then you know that these are sort of very much alike to each other. And at the end of this video, I would like to say about one thing. Okay, have a look at this sort of beautiful carvings. And what are these? I don't know. I have no idea. Of course, many expert scholars have been working with this sculpture. So it's not my job or a work to solve this mystery of the carvings. But I found this there's a sort of a snake or something like a dragon. Karakorum means the kingdom of snake, so it was near to that. I'm sorry, it's not near anyway, near to Palenque. And it says in the Xochicalco means in the place of the house of flowers. It's very interesting. Beautiful name. And Xochicalco may have played a part in the fall of the Teotihuacan Empire. And show affinities with Teotihuacan because Xochicalco has got a sort of, anyway, its own time after Teotihuacan. It says ceremonial center. Ceremonial center for what? This is my question. The population is only 20,000. And then what is this? The most beautiful sort of a platform in Xochicalco. Is this really a ceremonial center? Of course no. Of course no. This is a sort of a landing spot or a pod for UFOs like this. The reason is very simple. I draw a line from Nazca up to here directly, and in Nazca there is a beautiful runway which shows the direction to Xochicalco. That is the reason why. Have a look at this. This is a runway in Nazca, and this runway shows the direction to Xochicalco directly. This yellow line is a line from Xochicalco, as a matter of fact. And the yellow line will take you to Xochicalco just near Teotihuacan. So, who could fly? Who could do it? Okay? The answer is very simple. That platform is a platform for their vehicles. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again next time on video number 267. Bye. Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan, March the 14th, 2013, video number 226. Here in this video, I would like to explain about my Hiroshi Hayashi's theory on Nazca lines. This is a very important story, and no one is allowed to use my theories in any case without my name and permission. This is a sort of a direction sign in Nazca, and this is a direction line. Here is evidence. This is Atacama Giant, very far from the Nazca, and also this is a sign, so the road sign from Nazca to Atacama Giant is about 825 kilometers. Too far away for the people who lived in Nazca to get inference to each other. Anyway, this is Atacama Giant. Near Atacama, about 300 about 300 years. 300 meters. There is a very strange sign here. You can see it. This is Atacama sign, Giant in the circle, and here in the you can hear this very strange sort of a square here. Have a look at this here, right? This is very, very similar to many of the road signs in Nazca, and this is a very have a look at this line of just a bit of green line, and this line comes from Teotihuacan, Mexico, and this line from Teotihuacan line directly runs over the signboard. This is Atacama road sign, and this is Nazca road sign. This is evidence, all right? No one can in Nazca could do this because it's over 800 kilometers to each away, theory 2. And this part is wider and this part is narrower. And the reason is very simple, because if you stand here, the line looks the same like this. I will show you on the Google Earth. Have a look at this here, right? This is one of the sort of road sign in Nazca, and stand up here, right? And if you stand here, the road sign looks like this. Okay, have a look down altitude and the lower altitude. You can see the road sign like this. Now you see why it is wider at the leaving point and it is narrower at the starting point. This is why, right? Because if you stand there, you can see far away in the same width. And this is theory 3. This point, black point, is a landmark. In most of the sort of road signs in Nazca has got this sort of black sort of dot or sort of landmark which shows the direction more precisely or accurately. Have a look at this landmark here, right? So some hasn't gotten this sort of landmarks. For one reason, maybe destroyed, or I don't know why. And here you can see the landmark too. Here is also mount too. From this mount, many lines run to many directions. Okay, this is a landmark. This is theory 4. And there are two ways to show the directions. One is a way on the right side. It's just a normal way to show the direction. Have a look at this road sign. This line comes from mausoleum of Qin dynasty. And okay, this road line showing the way to the mausoleum of Qin dynasty. In Japanese, Shin no Shikote Heibayo. And this line also, this have a look at this road sign. This is a road sign, kind of platform, but on the right side, the line will show you to Serpent Mound, USA. And the left line will show you to the Cahokia Mount, USA. And Serpent Mound, Cahokia Mount, and Integrius are on the same, just on the same line. Do you know that? And also, there are two types of landmark, land road sign. This is left one is a new one, comparatively, and this one, have a look at this white line in the middle. It's like, okay, this is a very straight line. Another one is like this. So there are two types of lines which show the direction. And this is also there are such and such low signs in Nazca. This low sign shows to the direction to a very, very important place, like their aliens' bases. I will show you one of them in the later videos which follow this. And if this is a platform on the right side, left side, and right side a runway, I understand. Platform is just platform where maybe UFOs landed over in ancient times. This is the platform. This is a very right angle square and comparatively large, 840 meters. Also, there is a sort of a platform which is very large, like this. This is the direction sign, wider and narrower. It's got a wider place and a point, and wide, narrower place, several hundred meters in length. And this is theory 6. And from the platform, you can go to many directions. I will show you one of the examples. Okay, this is one of the platform in the middle, in the center, and this line will show you to take you to many important places. In the middle of this photograph, there is a platform, and also you can see many lines from the platform. For example, this line comes from Qin dynasty, mausoleum of first Qin dynasty, and this line comes from Athens. You know, Athens and ancient Greece and mausoleum has got the same 3D computer-made statues This is why. And also, one mound shows many directions from one point to many directions. Have a look at this here. Here is a mound. Okay, from this mound, it shows the direction to many ways, right? So this is a very important landmark. And also, theory 8. Left one is a newer one, and right one older line to older spot. So, for example, to one or to other places, Nazca, Giza, there are sort of very old lines which shows the direction to that place. And of course, newer line run over the older one. This is another theory, 9. And this is a older one, for example, and this is a newer one, right? The newer one runs over the old one at here. You can see that. This is another theory, and this is another theory 10. And also, to a very important place, there are more than 2 lines to a very important places like Karakum or sort of this is a line to Karakum landmark, and there's a landmark. This is landmark, not a picture for the ceremonial or sort of things, festival sort of things. This is a serpent head. Okay, have a look. Serpent means snake. And also, this is line from Serpent Man from USA, from Serpent Man. And also, this line is a Serpent Mount line from Serpent Mount. Oh, and besides the Serpent Mount, the yellow line comes from the Serpent Mount. And on the left side of this line, you can see here you can scrolling serpent. This is a serpent. They say that these are sort of just lines, but this is you can see the snake head here, right? Another example is this, Karakumul. This is a huge, giant ruins in Mexico, as large as big as Teotihuacan, and now newly excavated and Kingdom of Snake. Remember this? Kingdom of Snake. This line comes from Karakumul. And watch here. This yellow line comes from Karakumul, and you can find the same line in Nazca. And here you can see the same picture here, scrolling serpent. Another serpent. Okay, have a look at this. So this is another evidence that this sort of picture shows a sort of a sign, sort of a road sign to go to. This is left one is a kingdom serpent from Calicut, and right one from is sort of from Serpent Mound. Thank you very much for watching, and please watch the next video, which is very important. Thank you very much. Bye. Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan. This is a very, very important story for all the human beings. This is the Japanese version, and English version will follow after 23 minutes and 6 seconds. Thank you very much. In Japanese. 皆さんこんにちは。今日はナスカの平原の大変重要な話をしたいと思います。ナスカ平原の線と絵は何であるか。このビデオを見てくだされば皆さんはその答えを知ることができます。林博に頭おかしいんじゃないかと思う前にぜひご覧ください。その上でご判断ください。これがテオティワカンです。古代のエイリアンたちのパイロットの、ハブ空港でした。ここから、ナスカの後世界へと飛んでいったわけであります。これが太陽のピラミッドです。横に参道の横にありますが、月のピラミッドよりも大きいものですから、こちらを起点にしています。ここからナスカへと線を引いています。黄色い線、縦の線がその線ですね。よく見てください。この黄色い線、斜めやや右下の方に降りていく線が、これが今、テオティワカンからナスカに向かっている線であります。この線をまっすぐ引いてナスカへ来ます。するとナスカにはグランド十字架と私がグランドクロスと呼んでいる私がそういう、すごく見栄えのいいといいますかはっきりとした太い線を見ることができます。幅が20メートルから40メートル、広いところは70メートルあります。長さは10キロあります。この縦の線ですね。この縦のテオティワカンからの線がまっすぐとこの線に重なるわけであります。このようにこの直線が重なるということはですね、大変精度が高い、極めて精度が高いということなんですよ。この線 線はナスカから。逆に言いますと、この縦の線はナスカへの方向を示しているということになるわけです。こんなことなら偶然の一致じゃないかと思われるかもしれませんけども、ティオティワカンがいかに重要な拠点だったかということは今まで何度も繰り返し述べてきました。もう一度この線を見てください。この黄色い線はティオティワカンから引いてきた線です。まっすぐ重なりますね。これを皆さん自身で確認してください。あるいは自分で確認してみてください。今度は地球を逆さまにします。上が太平洋、インドで、下が左下が日本です。で、上がインドですね。これが中国です。中国の都、昔は西安ですね。昔の首都ですね。今は北京ですけども、長安、今の西安、昔の長安ですね。西安、そこから33キロ離れたところに、いわゆる平和洋、秦の始皇帝が作ったとされる平和洋があります。この真ん中のところが平和洋です。今ここには平和洋といいますか、何万体といいますかね、陶器でできたその兵隊さんが眠っています。この平和洋からですね、まっすぐとナズカに線を引いています。非常に重要な拠点だったらしいということはこれで分かるわけですね。このスケールが違いますから。ですから、エイリアンが関与してたかどうかということは、ナズカへ線を引いてみれば分かるんです。これも林博理論です。どうか、どなたも盗用、流用、転用は禁止ですからご留意ください。で、この線をナズカへ引いてきました。で、このナズカから線を引いて、これがですね、ナズカにきれいなプラットフォームが見つかるんです。これなんですね。この線を見てください。黄色い線は今言った平和洋から引いてきた線なんです。このプラットフォームと平和洋からの線とが一致するんです。完全に一致しますね。これは完全にパーフェクトということを使っていいと思います。使いますね。パーフェクトに一致するんです。すなわちこのプラットフォームはなぜか平和洋への方向を示しているということはこれでわかるわけです。今度下の方も伸ばしてみました。これで皆さん確認できたと思いますね。このプラットフォームは完璧に近い完璧なほどに平和洋を示している。しかし平和洋にはもう一本線があるんです。よく見てください。重要な拠点に行くときには日本は新しい線と古い線とかいろんな線がありますが、この場合は平和洋の場合、2本の線が見つかりますね。これが平和洋への道を、これはもうさらに完璧に一致するんですね。このように直線が一致するということはですね、100分の1、1000分の1程度までの精度が必要なんですよ。たった30キロずれただけでもですね、シアンからの線は重なりませんから、大きくずれますから。これが平和洋からの線です。そしてここにマウンドさえありますね。ちょんとしたマウンドが見えますか、下の方に。さあ、そこでこのプラットフォームは何かということなんです。こういう線がある。これは滑走路という説もあるんですが、これはここにもありますね。じゃあこれは何かということなんですけども、私はこれと同じものを見つけたんですね。あたかまに。何千キロも離れたところですよ。これはプラットフォームだという、これから証拠をお見せしますからよく見てください。これはナスカのプラットフォームです。これはあたかまの近く、270メートル離れたところにあるプラットフォームです。形がよく似てるというか同じでしょ。よく見てください。ね、この長さは55メートルあります。そしてこれがあたかまのプラットフォームです。あたかまですよ。チリですね。これがナスカペルーのプラットフォームです。同じでしょ。真ん中のプラットフォームの上に点がついているところまで同じなんです。で、これは黄色い線はティオティワカンから引いてきた線です。皆さんもティオティワカンから引いたらいいと思います。これをよく見てください。このプラットフォームまっすぐ横を見ますね。中央がかけるのはここに丘があるからなんです。線がちょっと切れるのはですね。しかしこの黄色い線はまっすぐとあたかまのプラットフォームを横切るわけです。これでこれがですね、ナスカの住む人々によって書かれたものでないことはこれで証明できたわけです。さあ、同じものがあたかまにありましたからね。さあ、ここでもう一度このプラットフォームを見てください。じゃあ、どうしてこれはこのものが逆三角形になったようなプラットフォームかというのは理由があるんです。こっちのは狭いですね。で、上の方が広いです。すなわち狭い方がスタートポイントで、広い方がですね、上の方が出口なんです。どうしてかというとですね、これはここに立ってみればわかるんです。これはGoogle Earth の上でちょっと操作してみまして、だんだん高度を下げてみました。そして視点を下げてみますと、こういう形に見えるんですね。遠くほど広がっていますから、ここに立ってみますと、同じ幅で見えるんですよ、皆さん。これがエイリアンのすごく素晴らしいところというか、頭のいいところですね。このように出口を広くすることによって、プラットフォームを直線に見ることができるんです。ここがパレンケです。パレンケ。もう一つ例を、別の例をお見せしましょう。別というか新しい例をお見せします。これがパレンケです。そのパレンケから同じようにナスカに線を引いてみます。何度これやってもですね、疑う人は疑うんですね。林宏頭おかしい。私は事実を申し上げているだけなんですよ、皆さん。 事実を申し上げるから、どうしてこんな日本で勇気がいるんでしょうか。コペルニクスだったら殺されてますよ。まあこれが直線ですね。そしてこれが全くパレンケの線が重なるんです、ここで。しかし重なるだけじゃないんですよ。この線には重大な秘密が隠されてるんですよ。これからその重大な秘密を皆さんにお知らせします。いいですか。これがパレンケからの線で分かりましたね。これはまっすぐとパレンケからの線だ。これ言い換えますと、この線はまっすぐとパレンケを示しているんです。もう一度よく示しますから、よく見てください。この線には極めて重大な謎が隠されているんですよ。今までのパレンケのナスカの謎で皆さんが解けなかった謎がここに隠されているんです。これはハチドリの絵ですね。パレンケでも有名な、これナスカでも有名な絵です。さあ、このハチドリをよく見てください。いいですか。いろんなナスカには地上絵があります。ラインピクチャーズがあります。このラインピクチャーズは何かという秘密を皆さん今日お知りになります。ではその謎をというか答えをお教えしましょう。今言いましたように、これがパレンケから引いてきた線なんです。ちょっと緑色に色を変えまして細くしましたから邪魔にならないように薄くなりましたが、これが今言ったパレンケから引いてきた線です。そして227メートル離れたところにここに絵があるんです。たったの227メートルですよ。エイリアンのクラフトから乗ってみれば右下に見えるんですよ。ここに何があるか分かりますか。よーく見てください。注意深く目を凝らして。そうなんです。ハチドリがあるんです。ここにハチドリはメキシコの鳥なんですよ。ペルーでも見られると頑張ってる学者の先生いますけども、ハチドリといえばメキシコといえばハチドリなんですよ。至る所にこの鳥が飛んでるんですよ。すなわちこの線はパレンケであると同時にその線のそばにハチドリの絵があるということです。もう一つの例をお見せしましょう。これはアメリカのサーペントマウンドです。インディアン自身がこれ私たちが作ったものじゃないと言っております。蛇の形してるんですね。よく見てください。この蛇の模様。マウンドです。この蛇の頭からまたナズカに線を引いています。皆さん、私は事実を申し上げてるんですよ。スピリチュアルなおかしなこと言ってるんじゃないんですよ。同じようにこのサーペントマウンドから引いてきた線がまっすぐと重なる線が見つかるんですよ。ここに寸分の狂いもなくサーペントマウンドから引いてきた線がですよ、ナスカの上の線の上に重なるんですよ。この線が儀式用の線だとか天文学の観測用のためだとか、そんなことを知るための線じゃないんです。もう一度引きますよ。よく見てください。何度説明したら分かっていただけるか、本当に歯がゆいですね、私は。これがサーペントマウンドから引いてきた線なんです。さあ、この線をよく見てください。この線にも謎が隠されているんです。ここを見てください。この星印のところです。よく見てください。この今、その線の右に緑の線が見えますね。色を変えました。これが今言ったサーペントマウンドです。ここにトグロを巻いたヘビが見えますか、皆さん。ヘビなんですよ、これ。サーペントなんですよ。トグロを巻いたヘビなんですよ。渦巻きというふうに本には説明してますが、渦巻きじゃないんです。これはトグロを巻いたヘビなんです。その理由ももう少しで後で説明します。さあ、たったの223メートル。すなわち、エイリアンたちはこの線をまっすぐ行けば、サーペントマウンドへ行くということを知ってたわけなんです。今度は左側に置きましたけどね。大抵は右側に置くんですけど、左側に置いてます。さあ、では、その理由をお教えしましょう。ここにカラクルム。これは最近発掘されて、どんどん発掘されて、ティオティワカンよりも巨大だということが最近噂されております。そしてカラクルムは古代メキシコ、マヤ文明の中で、でもですね、最大級の遺跡なんですよ。いいですか。このカラクルムからですね、まっすぐとナズカに線を引いています。さあ、この線がで見つかりました。ここはプラットフォームになってますね。カラクルムからの線はですね、4本あるんですよ、このナズカには。その中の1本目がこれです。ナンバーワン、カラクルムと私は呼んでいます。これがいいですか。よーく見てください。この線も真ん中に滑走路の真ん中にね、ちょんとした点がついてるのはこれまた憎いところなんですね。正確に位置を示すためにちょんとしたその点がついてるんですよ。さあ、このプラットフォームをよく見てください。綺麗なプラットフォームですね。そしてこの、カラクルムからの線がまっすぐとナスカの線を横切るんです。皆さんご自身でお確かめください。嘘やインチキしたってすぐバレることするわけないでしょ。もう一本の線があるんです。2本目です。これもカラクルムから来た線なんです。何本もあるということはですね、カラクルムがそれだけ重要な拠点だったということを示すんです。これも林博理論です。Theory です。どなたも利用転用投用はできませんのでご留意ください。この黄色い線を見てください。いいですか。もう一度見せます。 さあ、なぜここでカラクルムが出てくるか。そこでもう一度、よく見といてくださいよ。この線にも巨大な大きなと言いますか、このナスカの平原の謎を解く重大な謎が隠されているんです。さあ、これでプラットフォームを2本通り抜けてこの線が来たこと分かりますね。もう一つ、私がナンバー4と呼んでいる、カラクルムナンバー4と呼んでいるラインがあるんです。この線は最も古いんです。ですからぼやけてますね。しかしこの線が最も重要なんです、皆さん。よく見てください。この黄色い線が今カラクルムから引いてきた線なんです。なぜこの線が重要かというとですね、よく見てください。この線を。古い線を。皆さん見てください。お願いします。いいですか？ここを見てください。今矢印のところを見てください。ちょっと見にくいですね。拡大してみます。よく見てください。この模様、絵は私が発見しました。どんな本にも載っておりません。これは何があるかと言いますと、ぼやっとしてますが、その気持ちを持ってみればわかるんです。先ほどと同じ蛇なんです。スネークなんです。トグロを巻いた、スクローリングしたスネークなんです。頭です。体ですね。これがぐるぐる巻いて。さっきの絵と同じでしょ？カラクルムから引いてきた線が、いいですか？この蛇の真横を通ってるんで、左側の緑の線がそうですよ。よく見てください。そしてこのカラクルムというのはどういう意味かというと、蛇の王国、日本語で言えば竜の王国という意味なんです。そのことはウィキペディアの辞書にも出ています。真ん中にスネークキングダムと書いてありますね。カラクルムということは蛇の王国という意味なんです。そしてですね、いいですか？ Divine Laws of the Snake Kingdom がカラクルムの元々の意味なんです。スネークキング、蛇と言いますとね、耳ちいですから、竜の王国。ですから、王たちがみんな Serpent といった名前で使ってるんです。When 王は Scroll Serpent、トグロを巻いた蛇王という意味なんですよ。日本的に言えば、トグロを巻いた竜王という名前なんです。さあ、これで皆さんお分かりですね。どうしてカラクルムの線の横に蛇の模様があったか、サーペントマウンドの横に蛇の模様があったか、それはこのコアラのマークを見れば分かるんです。コアラ言いました。このマークを見るに沿って線にまっすぐ来ればオーストラリア行きますよ。OK？ では私はあなたをオーストラリアに連れて行ってあげましょう。と、コアラさん言いました。今度は逆に線を引いています。この黄色い線を見てください。これはあるところから引いた線です。さあ、いいですか？消しますよ。ありますね、線が。この線を伸ばし、どんどんと元に戻していきます。今の黄色い線です。もう一度やってみます。いいですか？線を消しますよ。はい、消しました。消えましたね。線が残ってるでしょ？これはオーストラリアのあるところから引いてきた線なんです。もう一度やってみます。よーく見てくださいよ。今度は逆なんですよ。今までの手法とは。今度は線を消していきます。さあ、この線はどこ行くかということをよーく見てください。いいですか？そうなんです。太平洋を横切って、そしてどんどんと南太陽の方へ伸びていきます。そしてオーストラリアやってきました。さあ、オーストラリアどこへ来たか。もうお気づきの方多いですね。エアーズロック。ウルルやってきたんです。真直線にやってくるんですよ。ということは、このウルルという岩はですね、やはり何度も申し上げますように、これは人工的にそこに置かれた岩なんです。自然にここにあったわけじゃないんです。さあ、オーストラリアのコアラ言いました。分かったかい？僕の意味が。と今、オーストラリアコアラベアが言いました。さあ、今度はもう一つの例をお見せしましょう。これはティワナクです。私はプーマプンクの方に興味がありますが、とにかくティワナクです。古代遺跡の中でも巨大な遺跡です。で、このティワナクからやはり同じように、今度は上の方ですね。ナスカへと線を引いています。さあ、この黄色い線がナスカへ引いてきた線ですね。ティワナクから。そして同じように線を見つけることができます。もう何度もやってきましたね、この作業は。何度も繰り返しますが、天文学の観測上ではありません。そしてさっきのアタカマの滑走路見て分かったでしょ？そんなに離れたところ同じものできるわけないじゃないですか。で、これが、今言ったティワナクから引いてきた線なんです。そしてですね、このティワナクでもうあるということですね。だからもう何十本も今までに皆さんに説明してきましたが、その中の1、2例を最後にお話しますが、じゃあ、エジプトのギザはあるかということになるわけですね。最も重要な拠点の中の拠点、エジプトのギザはあるか。これがスフィンクスです。スフィンクスの頭です。このスフィンクスの頭とイースター島を線でつなぐと、まっすぐとナスカを横切るんですよ。そのまっすぐの横切る線があるんですよ、皆さん。驚いちゃいけませんよ。さあ、この線です。 この線は今ギザのスフィンクスの頭からつないできた線なんです。ここに滑走路見えますか？広いでしょう、出口のところが。そしてだんだん狭くなってきて、ここにプラットフォームが見えますか？よく見てください。大きく拡大してみました。黄色い線はギザのスフィンクスから引いてきた線です。そして出口が広くて入り口が狭いでしょ。すなわちこれはまさにギザのスフィンクスを示すプラットフォームだということなんです。が、これで驚いてはいけませんよ。もう一つ大きな謎が隠されているんですよ、このプラットフォームには。それを皆さんにこれからお話しします。すべては林博が発見したことです。流用、転用、盗用はできませんので、繰り返し見ますが、どうかご留意ください。さあ、この黄色い線を逆に伸ばしてみました。この線はまっすぐとイースター島へ行くんですよ。それは分かってますよね。だって、もともとナズカっていうのはそういう場所に置かれたんですから。しかし、それだけじゃないんです。今度はだんだん線が広くなっていくんです。イースター島の方を示すようになってくると、また別のプラットフォームが出てくるんです。さあ、よーく見てください。下の方にプラットフォーム見えてきましたね。上の線がエジプトのギザのスフィンクスからつないできた線です。さあ、このプラットフォームを見てくださいよ。いいですか？大きく拡大してみます。大きく拡大してみましたよ。さあ、ギザのスフィンクスの頭から引いてきた線が一度は狭くなって、今度は広くなってますね。ということは、今度はこっち下の方が出口だということなんです。すなわち、もう少し分かりやすく図式しますと、こうなるんです。右の方がスフィンクス。下にエア族と書いてあります。これはイースター島の間違いです。ごめんなさいね。イースター島へ行くんです。スフィンクスとイースター島とは一本の直線につながり、そして日本の滑走路があるということなんです。滑走路というか、プラットフォームがあるということですね。さあ、こういうふうにして、いろんなところを見てきましたが、これエアーズロックがあります。私はね、この絵をここに写真入れたのは私の間違いですけども、ともかくエアーズロックですね。さあ、もう一つの話をしましょう。さあ、これはサン・アグスティンっていう、エイリアンが作った残したものの中でも唯一ユーモラスな人間の顔をしたのがこの巨大石像物の残るサン・アグスティン。私この遺跡が大好きなんですね。というのはユーモラスですから。です、このユーモラスなそのサン・アグスティンから線を引きますと、やっぱりプラットフォームが見つかるんですね。重要な拠点だったことはこれでわかるわけです。これがサン・アグスティンから引いてきたプラットフォームです。下に見えますか？黄色い線がサン・アグスティンから引いてきたラインですね。で、これサン・アグスティンに来たわけです。さあ、このサン・アグスティンのプラットフォームをもう一度やってみましょう。大きく見えますね。どうしてこれがね、謎を秘めているかというとですね、ダメ押しになりますが、私はこの線に大変気に入ってるんです。なぜかというと、その理由はですね、もう一度この後にお話しますが、さあ、このプラットフォームはですね、さあ、いいですか？これ分かりましたね。このプラットフォームはサン・アグスティンを示すプラットフォームだということは、ここで皆さん理解していただけたと思います。さあ、このサン・アグスティンですね、の線をですね、もう少し延長しています。ちょっと薄いですから見にくいですけど、これ薄い線があるんですよ。ここの岩まで。見えますか？細い線ですよ、今度はね。ここから細い線です。さあ、もう一つ引いてみますから、よく見てくださいよ。この線なんです。その先にこの岩があるんです。岩山が。これをぐるっと一回転していますね。で、今、サングス線は右の方の白い線ですね。で、ここに絵があるんです。この絵がですね、よくわかりませんが、ほとんど消えかかってますが、現地で行けばわかると思いますね。そこに絵があるんです。この絵とですね、もう一度明るくしていますね。この絵とですね、そのサン・アグスティンの顔とどこかに似てると思いませんか？これに似た絵がもう一枚ね、近くにあるんです。これがこれは山に描かれたラインピクチャーで珍しいんですけどね、近くにあるんです。というようなことでですね、つながりがあるということなんです。これがカウキャマンズ、最後にカウキャマンズを紹介していきましょう。アメリカ人の方のね、リスナーが多いもんですから、ちょっとアメリカへのサービスです。ハリウッド映画の中によくね、日本刀が出てくるのと同じですね。これはサービスです。これはカウキャマンズです。今、アメリカ人のリスナーのが多いもんですからね。カウキャマウンズです。これが from カウキャです。カウキャマウンズもあります。さあ、この線を見てくださいよ。やっぱり同じにまっすぐな線が見つかりましたね。このようにですね、カウキャマウンズの線はですね、いっぱいあるんですけど、この左右のはちょっとずれますよ。真ん中の線がカウキャマウンズです。このカウキャマウンズまっすぐ行ったところにカラクルームがあるんですけど、それは別のところで話しますが、このカウキャマンズも一部の狂いもなくまっすぐとナスカの上に直線がある。これは言い換えますとこの直線はカウキャマンズへ行く。言い換えますとカウキャマンズにもエイリアンが関与してたということなんです。さあ皆さんはこれらのラインピクチャーを今でも このビデオを今まで見てくださった方ね、皆さん今でもこれがただ単なる天文観測所のための線だと思いますか？宗教的儀式のための線だと思いますか？何千人というね、マヤ人たちが杭を打って、そして線を引っ張った線だと思いますか？バカなことばっかり言ってますね。さあ、最後に皆さんに面白いのをお見せしましょう。ここのプラットフォームありますね。その横に絵があるんです。この絵が何であるか、未だに意味が不明なんですけども、私はこの意味が分かりましたね。ここにV 字型の絵がありますね。これ皆さん何だと思いますか？分からないでしょ？ではその秘密をお教えしましょう。いいですか？それはこのプラットフォームに隠され、すぐ横で走っているプラットフォームに隠されているんです。このプラットフォームの意味で左下にあったでしょ？小さい丸のところ、このプラットフォームの線をまっすぐと伸ばしています。まっすぐと線を伸ばしています。まあ私から見ればあちらの方がバカに見えるし、あちらの方から私を見ればバカに見えるんですね。これ相対性理論って言うんですよ。さあ、どちらが本当にバカなんでしょうか？さあ、この線はまっすぐとここの山へやってきました。さあ、この山が裏雲なんです。どうして裏雲かということはですね、はい、ビデオナンバー200を見てくださると分かります。これがエイリアンの故郷なんです。実に美しくて不思議な山なんですね。そのことはナンバー200で証明いたしました。これがエイリアンの故郷なんです。このビデオの最後にナンバー200をつけておきますから、英語版の後にご覧ください。そうしますと、この絵の意味は分かったでしょ？逆さまにすれば何のことない山なんです。すなわち、このプラットフォームは裏雲山に行く、彼らの故郷へ行く線ですよということをエイリアンは自分たちの仲間に知らしたわけです。Thank you very much for watching and see you again next time. Bye! Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan, February the 20th, 2013, video number 202. Today I would like to talk about a very important story about Nazca. And there are a lot of mysteries about Nazca, and here is the answer that I can give you. Before I talk everything about Nazca, please keep it in mind that no one can use my ideas and theories in any case. Today's story starts from here, Teotihuacan, Mexico, international hub airport for an ancient pilot. This is the pyramid of the sun, bigger than the pyramid of the moon. And I draw a line from this pyramid to Nazca. Yellow line shows the line to Nazca. The line crosses over the Pacific Ocean, and the line comes up to here, Nazca. Here in Nazca, we can find the same line from Teotihuacan. Have a look at this white line here. This yellow line comes from Nazca, and the Nazca line, there is a straight about 10 kilometers long, 20 meters to 40 meters wide line is here. I call this line, two lines, Grand Crossing Nazca. Again, I will show you. Have a look at this very carefully, because this is very important. Because these two lines are sort of widest and the most beautiful line in Nazca. And the vertical line shows a line to the direction sharp to Teotihuacan, Mexico. This is one of the fact, only one of the fact. Next, I draw a line from, this is Japan, this is upside down map of Asia. India is here, China, and Xi'an, China. This is Xi'an used to be as the capital city of China, and about 33 kilometers from Xi'an. Now we can see the mausoleum of Qin Emperor of China, and these are statues. Thousands of statues are here. And I draw a line from this mausoleum to Nazca. This yellow line crosses over the North Pole and comes again to Nazca again. Okay, have a look at this yellow line. Okay, this is Nazca. And you can find the same line also in Nazca, but this is a platform, beautiful platform. one of the most beautiful platforms in Nazca. The yellow line runs together with the platform. Have a look at this line and platform very carefully again. Here again, the yellow line comes from China, and the line runs parallelly or just run over the platform like this. Again and again. Okay, this then you will know this platform shows the direction to China, but there are two lines in Nazca, the same two line from China. That's mausoleum. This yellow line comes from the again mausoleum. Okay, again mausoleum again. This is a very important line. So sharply together run over it. Okay, because there are two lines, which means the mausoleum used to be very, very important for aliens. But you will ask me, why is this an Asian platform? Okay, this is, okay, have a look at this platform here. Okay, here. I found the same platform near Atacama of 1,000 kilometers. This is a platform in Nazca, and this is a platform in Atacama, just near Atacama, about 200 meters from Atacama Giant. This is a platform in Atacama. Okay, this is a platform in Atacama, and this is a platform in Nazca. They are similar to each other very much. Remember this. And this line comes from Teotihuacan. Watch very carefully. Okay, the line from Teotihuacan, yellow line, just right runs over it. This is evidence. Okay, people in Nazca could not draw lines like that in the fields. This fact indicates that this platform and the platform shows the direction to some places. Here is another evidence which shows that this is a platform. This part of the platform is wider, and this part of the platform is narrow. This pattern shows the direction to China, as I showed you. Stand here, and then you will know the reason why. Stand here. Okay, have a look at this. Stand here. This is the actual view from the sky. Okay, again. Now you know the reason why. Because then you will know this is a parallel running. If you see it from the platform from that direction. Okay, this is the evidence. This is the platform, whatever you say. Okay, I will give another evidence or example. This is a Palenque in Mexico. This is the Palenque. From Palenque, you draw a line to Nazca again. If it is a very major important ruins, you can find the same line in Nazca. This is Hiroshi Hayashi's theory, which nobody can use. Okay, this line comes from Palenque. Yellow line comes from Palenque. And look at this white line here. Okay, right straight with the right. You can find the same the same line here again. Okay. Without any errors at all. Without any errors at all, I say. Okay, again. This line comes from Palenque. Okay. Have a look at this. Then you will know so many lines and pictures here. In Nazca, you can find many lines, pictures like this. But nobody knows what these are. This is Hiroshi Hayashi, who would like to say these are kinds of signs to show which direction they would go. Okay, I will give you the evidence. I drew a line from Palenque to Nazca. Okay, this is a line from a green one this time. This line comes from Palenque to Nazca, and here 227 meters away, you can find a beautiful line picture. Can you see this line picture? Have a look at this picture very carefully. This is a hummingbird. Hummingbirds are sort of symbol of Mexico. Of course, some little bet you can find some hummingbirds in Nazca, Peru, but this bird is a symbol of Mexico. You can many hummingbirds in Mexico. That's why. Okay, I will give another example. This is Serpent Mound in USA. Mouth, head, and this is a snake, serpent. Both are correct to call this serpent or a snake. Doesn't matter. This is a serpent mound in USA. I draw a line and to Nazca again. This yellow line shows a line from Serpent Mound to Nazca. This yellow line comes from Serpent Mound directory. And watch here, right? You can find the same line again too. Okay, same line here. This is the, okay. So the line shows the direction to each very important places of the world. This is a line again. Okay, again you can see the yellow line comes up from the Serpent Mound again, right? Again, right. So this is very sharply this line shows the direction to Serpent Mound from Nazca. And watch here very carefully. Watch here, please. Okay, have a look at it here, right? This is very important. Watch here. Can you see this line picture here? This is a serpent. Scrolling serpent. Okay, scrolling serpent is here. The distance between them only are about not so many, 223 meters. Okay, from the Serpent Mound, from the line. Green line shows the line from Serpent Mound, USA, right? And distance is only 200 meters. Okay, these pictures shows a sort of symbol of the place where you go to. And this is the Calaclum in Mexico. I will give another example, a very important example which I have found. Hiroshi Hayashi found this fact. This is okay, Nazca anyway. This is a line from the Calaclum, and this is line from Calaclum. And yellow, have a look at this line. This line comes from Calaclum, and watch here. This platform, have a look at this watch here, right? There are 4 lines, same lines in Nazca, from the line with same as from with the line from Calaclum. Okay, this is a beautiful platform, and this platform shows the direction to Calaclum again. Then you may ask me, why Calaclum? Okay, I will give you the answer very soon. This line comes from Calaclum, and you can find 4 lines. Another line is here, which means Calaclum used to be very important major foothold for aliens. This is a line from Calaclum, and have watched very carefully. Okay, this is a second line, and there are another line, and I will show you the 4th one. Okay, and again, because 4th one is the most important line here in Nazca. This is a line from Calaclum, and you can find the same line in Nazca. Okay, again, beautiful line, and it's the line from Calaclum line straight like this on these lines. Okay, another line which I call number 4 line from Calaclum is here. This is the oldest and the most important line for for aliens in ancient times. This is the line from Calaclum. Looks vague and dim, but this one is a very major, the most important one. You know the reason very soon. This is what I found. This is a line. Watch here, right? This is a line from Calaclum, and watch here, please, carefully. This, have a look at it here. Nobody realized this line picture except me. That means I, Hiroshi Hayashi, found this line picture. Can you see it here? Can you see it here? Yes, here is another scrolling snake here. Head, okay? And snake is here. Then you may ask me, why? Why snake is here just beside the line from Calaclum? Okay, I will show the reason why, and you may understand what I'm saying here. Okay, this is a line picture just near the line from Calaclum. Okay, this is the data about Calaclum. Calaclum is a snake of kingdom, means, okay, snake kingdom. Okay, here you can see Okay, Snake Kingdom, divine laws of the Snake Kingdom. Karaku, Karahurukan, Jawat, divine laws of the snake, and also the names of kings. Use the name of the serpent here. With upwards the scroll serpent, and downward the great serpent. All these facts have been found by me. No one can use my ideas without my name and permission, right? These are line pictures. Now you understand what these are. Okay, this is a sign to Australia. Koala bear said, this is a route to Australia. Okay, I will show you the different, another example. This is a line to, this airline goes to Australia. I will show you, right? And now, okay, this time from Nazca to Australia. Okay, have a look at this line, yellow line this time carefully, right? Okay, this yellow line will take you to Australia, beautiful land, which I like the most. Okay, hey again, Mike, Australian people, I like you. This is sort of my Japanese Australian Aussie. And we have a look at this yellow line to Australia. This yellow line goes to Australia, crossing Antarctic oceans, right? Here we come to, do you know where we come from? To Airlock. Okay, this airline goes to Nazca as you saw, and Airlock is here. One such orange fragment can't buy a. This is Australian Airlock. See what I mean? The koala bear says. And this is another one, Tiwanaku. I show you more examples. This is Tiwanaku. Okay. And I draw a line from Tiwanaku to back to Nazca again. Very, I'm more interested in Puma Punk. Anyway, this line will take you to. Okay, you can find the same line again in Nazca. Again and again, I will show you. I've shown you many times, many lines in this series of videos. But many people think me to be out of mind. But I'm not at all out of mind. I'm just a sort of an ordinary person, and I'm teacher and teaching children aged from 4 to 6, and I'm a teacher, right? I'm not out of mind. For over 44 years, I've been teacher over 44 years. How can I? Okay, again, this time, it's the most important part of the word, Giza. If you cannot find the same line in Nazca, you may think that I am wrong, but I can find, or you can find the same line in Nazca. I will show it to you. This is a line from the top of the head of the Sphinx to Nazca. And here you can see a beautiful platform here, right? Wider and narrower, right? This platform, remember this, right? Then narrower. You can find this again, okay? The yellow line comes from Giza, Egypt, or Sphinx, head of the Sphinx. And this line which means there is a platform that shows the direction to Giza. Okay, again, this is a line from Giza, platform here, right? And this line also take you to Easter Island, because Nazca is just between Giza and Easter Island. Okay, yellow, have a look at this. Yellow, I'm very careful. This is a very important part of this video, right? Which shows that I am right and correct. Have a look at this line, right? Again, and again, you will see the same, another platform here. This line will take you to Easter Island too. Have a look at this narrower here. There is another platform here, then wider here, right? Right. This now again to Easter Island. Okay, one line shows two directions. One is to Giza, another one is in the opposite side to Easter Island, and wider here, right? Now you know what I have been telling you right. Okay, this is a line which I found. Okay, have a look at this platform. Okay, wider and narrower, right? This means show the direction. Okay, Asia. Oh, not Airdrop. This is wrong. Easter Island. Okay, I'm sorry. Easter Island. Anyway, we have come to Australia, the heaven of the world, right? Like this. I'm sorry, that's another. I wrote Ayers Rock, but that was wrong. Easter Island is correct. And another example is Saint Augustine, another ruin. Because I like this ruins very much. I like this place because people are very humorous here. Have a look. This is only one exceptional case for aliens to carve such humorous man like this. This airline comes from San Agustin. Okay, and you can find the platform here, beautiful platform for San Agustin, right? San Agustin, right here. Again, I'll show you. Okay, again, I'll show you the line from San Agustin here. Right. Accept these facts as fact. I'm telling you the fact, not a fantasy, not a story, sort of fake story, right? I am telling you the truth and fact. Okay, this is one of the fact, real fact. Okay, this is the platform and the line comes from San Agustin and comes up down here, and line from San Agustin, and you will see another fact, right? Strange rocks here, right? A little bit lower here, but you can find this very strange rocks here, right? Okay, have a look at this rock here. And on the surface of the rock, you can find a very humorous figure of a man, I suppose. I don't know what this is actually, as a matter of fact, but I think this is a sort of a shape of a humans. Okay. Look at it, it looks like a human for me, but I don't know what this is because I have to go to Nazca to find it out. And this looks like similar to the statue in San Agustin. It's me here, it said. Looks like that. Okay, the last example of this, Cahokia Mounds, USA. The biggest sort of ruins in USA. Indian people say they have nothing to do with this mound, so huge mounds. I think the biggest mounds in USA, or it says in USA anyway. This is Nazca, from Cahokia to Nazca, and also you can find the same line from Cahokia Mounds. Okay, but here are same parallel running very mysterious lines too. Again, I'll show you. This airline comes from Cahokia Mounds, USA. Okay, again. And again. Now, how many times should I repeat the same stories over and over again in the past? You're right. I have repeated again and again and again in the past, but people are skeptical about what I'm saying. Now, you know what these lines are. These are surely platforms, not lines for astronomical observations, for our sort of ceremonial lines. Okay, I'll show you the last example. This is a line from here, right? This is a beautiful platform in Nazca too. Now here you can find a beautiful line pictures here. Nobody knows what this is, but I know what this is. Okay, you can find just a line picture beside the platform. You see this line picture here. Do you know what this is? Okay, I will tell you what this is. Okay, I draw a line or extend line to the west like this. Have a look at this airline very carefully, very precisely, and I draw a line like this over the Pacific Ocean. Now, this line comes up here and comes up here. You know what is here? Mount Ulawoon. Mount Ulawoon, which I call aliens' home. See my video number 200. You will know this is the aliens' home. Very strange mountain and beautiful as well. Now you know what this line picture means, okay? Now, upside down, we can find a beautiful mountain. Okay, this platform shows a direction to Mount Ulawoon, their homeland. Thank you very much for watching and see you again next time on video number 203. Bye. Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan. Video number 200, February the 19th, 2013. While I was examining a very strange rock in Nara called Masuda Iwafune, this is it. I found these lines show the direction toward Britain, New Britain Island, Papua New Guinea. But I didn't pay so much attention for the first time when I saw these lines. But when I examining, also have a look at again. Okay, I'll explain it. This is rock in Nara, Masuda Iwafune, and Mount Ulawan was here in New Britain Island, Papua New Guinea. I draw a line, but I didn't notice that this line would show the direction to Mount Ulawan anyway. But while I was examining again in Dunfan and draw a line to Ulawan again, I found that this yellow line will pass over the Xi'an in China. And so I drew back the line to Xi'an from Mount Ulawan. This is a line. And the line will just pass over the Xi'an, and I found this very strange pyramid, a huge giant pyramid in Xi'an, just near Xi'an. And there are several pyramids here in Xi'an, but these lines show the direction to Mount Ulawan I found. So I drew a line from Cross Point, Japan, at the angle of 150 degrees toward this. This is a very important line for the Japan. It works as a datum line for in Japan, and I found Guam just on the line between the Cross Point, Japan, and to the Mount Ulawan. And this is the Ayers Rock in Australia. Have a look at this line on the left side. This line comes from Mount Ulawan. I found this line also shows the direction to Mount Ulawan, New Britain, Papua New Guinea. Ayers Rock is here, and Mount Ulawan is here. So several times in the past, I found these lines on the earth, and I was beginning to think that Ulawan has something or special, and Mount Ulawan, and this is this island on the right side. And I draw a line and the line here, and Fiji Island is here, and it's very strange thing, you know. So I just think about what is Ulawan. Just beginning to think of what Ulawan is, and this is Mount Ulawan, New Britain Island in Papua New Guinea. Very Fujisan look like in the Fujisan, so it is called among the Japanese sort of Mount Fuji in Papua New Guinea. And this is it. And from the center of this Ulawan volcano, I draw a line to Nazca to examine whether this is a very important mountain or not. If it says this mountain is very important, I can find the same lines in Nazca. That is my theory. Nobody knows, or I found by myself. This line is a line from the left is a line from Mount Ulam. Here we come to Nazca, and I was very surprised to know that so many lines from Ulawan on the same lines in Nazca. This is one of them. Have a look. This is number one. And another one is here. Yes, this one. These are all parallelly running to each other, and this is it, right? Another one. So I didn't know that there are so many lines like this, which run parallelly to each other. This one is another one. So just have a look very carefully. It's very, and again here, right? Okay, so I just becoming to convince or make sure that that Ulawan in New Britain Island, Papua New Guinea is one of the most important aliens sort of a foothold, or I might say base, a kind of base. Have a look again and again and again, right? But there is a small bit error, not exactly on the same line. They are not exactly the same line. A bit error if you examine precisely, but still, you can, as you know, from these photographs, you will see that these lines are sort of lines which show the direction to Mount Ulawan, Papua New Guinea. Again and again, so many. So many. Again, can you see the veil line here? Yes. And also this is a very beautiful platform just near these lines. And the line, this yellow line comes from, of course, from Mount Ulawan, and also this line pass through the platform like this. Again, I will show it. This part around here is one of the most important part of where many important lines gather together. Okay, also you can see the line platform here, which shows the direction to China Sea, and also here again. A bit error, but this line is sharply shows the direction to the direction of Mount Ulawan, Papua New Guinea. But this one looks the most important line for the aliens because it looks very, very old. On Nazca, when it looks like an old line, which means the mountain or sort of the direction, something is very old and important. Have a look again, the same line, the old one. Okay, so this line has got no errors at all. So I think this line is the most important one for aliens, not human beings, right? They say these lines for sort of astronomical observations or something like that, but that is not correct. That is not true. And this is Mount Coipasa, Sara de Coipasa, Bolivia and Chile. And it's one of the bases I found. Okay, I draw a line to Nazca. I will show another example. This line, the yellow line, comes from the Sala de Coipasa, another alien's base. I'll show you the video later on why I think I became to think so. Anyway, this yellow line comes from the Coipasa, Mount Coipasa. It's got two lines in Nazca. One of them is this. Coipasa has got two lines in Nazca, I mean, right? And this is a new one. An old one is just upper side of this Nazca. This is Kinabalu, Malaysia, and Borneo, Malaysia. I draw a line to Nazca again. This is one of also aliens' base, I am sure, because this Sphinx of Egypt watching the direction to this Mount Kinabalu, as I have told you in the past. Okay, line from Mount Kinabalu is here, right? This is the line, and we can define the same line here. This yellow line comes from Mount Kinabalu, and very straight. Also, this line will take you to Athens, Akropos, or Parthenon. But this is the line anyway. Line from Kinabalu, and three lines gathered together around here. That is very strange. Or these three lines shows the sort of their bases together. And this line comes from Mount Ulawan, right? and these three lines gather around here. One of the around here is a very important point. So many lines also here, right? Why? I don't know why. This is a very exceptional case, as far as I know. This is Mount Ulawan, New Britain Island in Papua New Guinea. Beautiful mountain. Shows I'm sure there must be something, or there are aliens base in this mountain. What do you think about this mountain? Maybe I can get more evidences very soon. Am I wrong? See you again next time. Bye bye. Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan. This is video number 197, February 16, 2013. Today I would like to talk about the mystery of Nazca and the mystery of ancient civilizations. This is Parthenon, Acropolis, Athens. I draw a line, yellow line, from Parthenon toward Giza. Today I would like to draw a line to the head of a Sphinx, just near the pyramids. This yellow line is it, from Parthenon to the head of the Sphinx. This is Giza, and you can see the just hard to see it, but this is Sphinx head. This is Sphinx head here, right? And I draw a line from the Parthenon, and also from Giza. This is Athens, and line from this is Teotihuacan to Giza, Teotihuacan to Giza, and this line is from Easter Island via Nazca. And I measured the angles between them: 44.68, 15.00 degrees. This is very sharp, and 59.068. So the angles between them is 45 and 15, or in 60.0 degrees from the line between the two lines. And this is Giza, and I draw line Nazca, and this is the West Pole. This is the cross point with the equator, and we equator with the line from Easter Island to Giza. And this line is just sharp. Is the line to Atacama from the West Pole. The angle between them is 14.82. That's 15 degrees. This is Atacama Giant. And can you see the red line here? This line is a line from the West Pole at the angle of nearly 45 degrees against the equator. And this Atacama line, Atacama Giant, shows a direction to Mount Coipasa. This is Mount Coipasa. Then you may ask me why Mount Coipasa. This is Mount Coipasa, right? Very huge volcano, just on the borderline between Chile and Bolivia. And here is the reason. Okay, I will show you the reason why. This is a yellow line is a line from Coipasa to Nazca. This yellow line goes to Nazca, and this is Nazca, about 890 kilometers. And this line, yellow, have a look at this yellow line from Coipasa, Mount Coipasa, right? And this Coipasa has got a line in Nazca. This is a line, very old and vague, or dim in a sense. And this is a line from Coipasa again. This is the yellow line comes from the Coipasa from the right down, and the yellow line that means in Nazca Coipasa has got a line, I say, and again. Okay, this indicates this line looks very old. Okay, that means looks old and has eroded some parts of the line that has been eroded. This indicates that the Coipasa is a very old sort of alien's foothold. Okay, and another line I can find from Coipasa. This line looks new, right? And this yellow line comes from Koipasa again. And have a look at this white line here, right? Also, this indicates that Koipasa has got two lines in Nazca. Okay, Koipasa is here again, right? Koipasa, this yellow line is from Koipasa, and Koipasa has got two lines, which indicate that Koipasa is a very, very important major foothold for aliens. Okay, back to Athens again. This is Athens. And I draw a line here again to Nazca. Nazca. And this is the line from Athens. And the yellow line comes from Athens, Parthenon. And have a look at this white line here. The line from Athens got also a line, has got a line in Nazca. This yellow line comes from Nazca, and it's got a line here in Nazca too. Okay, have a look at this beautiful line here. Beautiful line from Athens. Okay, now you can find the same line in Nazca, which indicate that Athens is a major foothold for aliens. Okay, have a look at this line again, the beautiful line. But something is sort of strange about this line. You will notice long enough, about 1.48 kilometers, 1.5 kilometers, very long. And this line has got two platforms. Have a look. One platform here, another one platform here. This line is between the two platforms. This is one of the mysteries. Why? Platform 1 is here, and platform 2 is here. But real mystery is this. Have a look at this width of this line. The width of this line is 12.08 meters, and width here is 10.9 meters. According to my theory, Hiroshi Hayashi's theory, the starting point of the line is narrower than the point of leaving point. Why? If this line shows the direction to Athens, it is vice versa. Okay, have a look at this alien here in his aircraft. Okay, if the starting point is narrower like this, you can see the line from the far behind the same line like this. All the sort of platform has got a narrower and wider ends. Of course, narrower end is a sort of a platform for aliens to start traveling. Then alien can see the line sort of straight with the same length, with the same width. Then why? This is my mystery. Why this line has got sort of different is different from other lines? This is a Hiroshi Hayashi theory, so at this moment, no one can use my ideas and theory in any case without my permission, right? Remember this. And this back again to the Sphinx. Okay, I found the Sphinx at which the Sphinx is looking. Okay, have a look at this Sphinx. Sphinx is sharply looking at this direction, not to the east exactly. A little bit down, right, to the east. And this line shows the direction at which the Sphinx is looking at. And the line comes to Kinabalu, Borneo, Malaysia now. Okay, have a look at this. This is Mount Kinabalu. This is a very strange mountain in Borneo and highest, about 4,100 meters in altitude. Have a look. This line, yellow line, is from Kinabalu to Nazca. Okay, because watch this line very carefully again too. Thank you. This line comes from Kinabalu to Nazca, and line from Kinabalu. Okay. And have a look at this, the same line from Athens. The Kinabalu line runs over again to the same line. Okay, line from Kinabalu. Okay, have a look at, okay. Again, I'll repeat it again, right? This line is from Kinabalu, Borneo. Okay, just right, straight on the line, without any inch of errors. Have a look very carefully. Okay, this yellow line comes from Kinabalu, Borneo, Malaysia. Have a look again, because this is very, very important. Now you agree that this line shows the direction to Kinabalu, Borneo, also as well as to the direction to Athens, Acropolis, Persian. So this line shows the two directions. One is to Athens, another one is to Kinabalu. That's why only this line has got two platforms. Okay, two platforms or runways. Two platforms. Now I can solve the mysteries of the why this line has got two platforms and the line has got sort of a shape. Anyway, because Kinabalu is a major foothold for aliens. Okay, you may ask me why Kinabalu. I will tell you the reason why very soon. I have told about this mystery several times. Just have a look at this Sphinx again. And look at his face again. This is a Sphinx in Giza. His nose is destroyed for some reason, and his mouth is cut off, carved off. Why? And watch here. This is evidence. His face was modified or amended or carved off. His eyes looks very strange, with very ugly eyes, and naturally carved eyes. And have a look at this horizontal lines. This is very poorly carved. You may ask me why he is and who he is and where he is from. I'll tell you who he is and where he is from. Of course, he is from Kinabalu, Borneo. The Sphinx is a man from Kinabalu. You may be surprised to hear this. Okay, this is an Aborigine living in northern part of Borneo, living, right? This is Aborigine. Have a look at and compare with them to each other. This is Sphinx. This is an Aborigine now living in Borneo. Okay, have a look at these photographs. Okay, compare them. The Sphinx is looking at Borneo, Kinabalu, Borneo, and Borneo. There are people, Aborigines like him. Okay, have a look at his eyebrow. Very similar to have a look at this eyebrow. And nose. Of course, the nose of the Sphinx was destroyed, and his chin, mouth, a little bit protruding teeth, and hair, and cheek, upper cheek, and hair like this. They resemble to each other very much, except this Sphinx ugly eyes. So I said his eyes, Sphinx eyes, were modified or carved wrong. Asian didn't like his face because he looks like an Asian. That's why they modified. The original face of the Sphinx was like this, I suppose. I guess this is Mount Kinabalu. Beautiful mountain. The Aborigine is living just down near here, right? But the Aborigines around here say that this is a mountain of death, and this is a very sacred place for the Aborigines living here in Borneo, they say. Then I found that this is down the Acropolis and as like this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again next time. Bye. Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan. This is a sort of a supplemental video for the video number 186, and I would like to talk about a little bit more about the face of the Sphinx, Egypt. First of all, I would like you to watch his face again very carefully. His eyes are very unnaturally modified or amended, and his eyes. Have a look at this. His eyes, and I think his eyes has been amended to be more like an Western people, and his nose is cut off, and in order to know this fact, you are advised to see some sphinx reproduced by Egyptian. These are sort of a replica or reproduced sphinx. But these looks like these faces of these sphinx are sort of Western peoples, and they look like Western people, not Asians. But the sphinx in Giza is like this. Can you see the difference? His sort of a big chin with sort of yes, and a low nose with low nose, and he's got a low nose, and this is a sphinx in the Giza. He looks like more Asians rather than Western people. Then you may want to know where he is from. I'll show you where he is from now, right? He is from Borneo, near Mount Kinabalu. Here are some evidences. This is Borneo, Malaysia, and Kinabalu is here. This is Mount Kinabalu, the highest mountain in Asia, as well as in Borneo, Mount Kinabalu, a very strange shaped mountain, volcano. Also beautiful mountain. Yes, really beautiful. And from the top of the Kinabalu, about 4,100 meters high, I draw a line toward or up to Sphinx from here. This red line will go to Sphinx directly. And can you see the yellow line on the right side? Yes, this is a line from Mount Kinabalu. Have a look at this line very carefully. Okay, yellow line go through the Sphinx, because this is very difficult to say the direction, because Sphinx was taken from the southern upward, right? So I draw a line between on the same level of the Sphinx level in height, and this line comes from also Kinabalu. Have a look at this yellow line very, very carefully, and watch here, right? The yellow line just comes up here at the edge of at the end line of the pyramid. These two facts indicate that pyramids in Giza shows the direction to Mount Kinabalu. Do you agree? Then you may want to know why the line comes from the pyramid and the Sphinx faces toward Kinabalu. Here's a man aboriginally in northern Borneo. Okay, he's an aborigine. Of course, I don't know his name, but he is really aborigine in Borneo. Please have a look at his face carefully again. Don't you think that he looks like Mr. Sphinx in Egypt? Okay, have a look at this. Compare them, again and again. Though his eyes, Sphinx eyes, have been modified or amended, but his face, Sphinx, is it looks like very much an aborigine in Borneo. This is why Egyptian didn't want his face and modified his Sphinx face. They cut off his short nose. And have a look at this. Even he's tried to carve off his protruding teeth. Okay, for further details, please watch my video number 186, which will follow this video. And I think the original face of the Sphinx was like this. So Egyptian didn't like his face. This is the reason. Please see you again for watch this video. Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan. It's my great pleasure that I can talk about the mystery and its answer of the Sphinx in Giza, Egypt. This is a very important story for the Western people, so I would like to explain it in English. But before I talk about the answer of the Sphinx in Giza, I would like you to watch video number 885, and you will know that Sphinx in Egypt was created by aliens, not human beings. Here is the evidence. Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan. It's my great pleasure that I can talk about the greatest mystery of the Sphinx, Giza, Egypt. What is he looking at? This has been a sort of mystery for a long time, even for me, but I think I could solve the problem or mystery. This is Sphinx, Giza, Egypt. And what is he looking? But it's not easy to find the direction at which Sphinx is looking, because photographs of the Google Earth is a bit tilted from north upward, and I have tried to draw many lines from Sphinx to the east. This is a Sphinx from the space. Anyway, this Sphinx face is a little bit tilted, and this photo was photographed or taken from north upward. So it is difficult to know the direction to which at which the Sphinx is looking. But I try to know the direction, exact direction at which the Sphinx looking is. Sorry for my poor English, with very poor vocabulary. And this is a pyramid, and I drew many lines, and I found at last that these 2 points on the same level, means on the same height, right? And I draw a line between them and extend the line to the east. This yellow line shows the direction the direction at which the Sphinx is looking. And have a look at this yellow line. And this yellow line will shows the direction, or the line will come to somewhere here and somewhere here. It is difficult to know the exact sort of direction of the Sphinx. Anyway, this is the line comes up here around Borneo, Indonesia. This is Borneo Island, but not island, the largest island in the world, much bigger than Japan. But what is here? This is very important. And this is the highest mountain called Kinabalu, 4,000, it's about 4,095 meters, and the highest mountain around here as well as in Asia. These photos are from Google Earth. 3D photographs. And this is a real photograph of Kinabalu, Indonesia. I could find this highest mountain, and I'm sure this Sphinx is looking at this mountain. I will show the evidence. Okay. He said, I'm sure that Sphinx is looking at Mount Kinabalu, Indonesia. I will show you the reason why with evidence. Okay, have a look at this again. This line between Sphinx and Kinabalu. Remember that the Sphinx does not look at the east exactly. And this is Kinabalu, and I draw a line toward Nazca. It is very easy to know that this Kinabalu is important for the aliens or not. Just draw a line to Nazca, then you will know the fact. Okay, I draw a line. This is Nazca, and have a look at this yellow line from the left, right. This line comes from Mount Kinabalu. Okay, this line comes from Mount Kinabalu. And have a look at this yellow line, and okay, have a watch here very carefully. The yellow line just crosses over the white line here. This means, or this indicates that the Mount Kinabalu is a very important place for aliens. Have a look at this again. Okay, have a look at this again, very carefully. Again, and yeah, I'm sure you know that the yellow line crosses over the white line in Nazca. This means that Kinabalu is a very, very important point or place for aliens. Again. And again. Yellow line, again, comes from, anyway, Kinabalu, Mount Kinabalu. Can you be skeptical about what I'm saying? It is very rare thing that, you know, two lines come together like this again. Have a like this dot here, right? And the yellow line comes to dot. This means this white line shows the direction to Mount Kinabalu, which means also that Kinabalu is a very, very important for the aliens. Do you agree with me or not? So Nazca line shows one of the Nazca lines shows a direction to Mount Kinabalu because the mountain is very, very important for aliens as well as for the Sphinx. So this fact I'm sure indicate that there must be something important in the mountain for aliens, or this is one of their bases on the earth, which we don't know. Human beings don't know. There must be something in this mountain, I'm sure. Okay, see you again on video number 186 very soon. Bye. Bye for now. Thank you very much for watching, having watched video number 185. And here is again, back again to 186. And please watch these photographs carefully, and you will notice that this Sphinx was modified or amended in some part. Have a look at this unnaturally opened eye. This was apparently modified by later someone anyway. His eyes has been, and have a look at this, his nose. His nose is also carved off, means cut off. The reason is very simple, because the Sphinx does not look like an Egyptian or Western people. He looks like more like an Asian, especially an Aborigine in Borneo. His eyes is very. These are photographs of the taken by someone about the people in Borneo Aborigines. Have a look at this Aborigines in Borneo. Okay, this photo was taken by someone in Borneo, and just compares these photos to each other. Apparently, Sphinx was model, sort of made. Anyway, whatever seeing is believing, you know. Just see this photograph, okay? Now you know that the model of the Sphinx is an Aborigine in Borneo. I can say that. And then he is not. He is also looking at the homeland in Borneo. Okay. Of course, Egyptians in those days had no idea about the Aborigine in Borneo, but aliens did. Aliens who could fly over the lands.
This is the answer to the mystery of the Sphinx Giza. Thank you very much for watching and see you again next time on video 187. Bye.